Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
And this comes amid rising tensions over the war in Gaza and the worsening humanitarian crisis. ABC's Morgan Norwood has the latest from New York.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken touching down in Tel Aviv, Israel, meeting with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as part of a diplomatic push for ceasefire.
We're looking forward to having Israeli officials in Washington next week to talk about a different way of achieving these objectives that we share, of defeating Hamas and ensuring Israel's long-term security.
Blinken's visit, one of the remaining hopes for a pause in fighting, as the U.S.-led ceasefire resolution to the UN Security Council failed. After the meeting, Netanyahu issuing a statement insisting a Rafah offensive is essential, despite a warning from the U.S. Israel's Prime Minister and President Biden have been at odds over the country's planned assault in Rafah, where nearly 1.5 million Palestinians are seeking shelter, many of them experiencing catastrophic hunger. The president speaking on MSNBC earlier this month.
There's red lines that if he crosses, you cannot have 30,000 more Palestinians dead as a consequence of going after. There's other ways to deal with the trauma caused by Hamas.
So little food has been allowed into Gaza that up to 60% of children under 5 are now malnourished, according to the World Health Organization.
For the last couple of weeks, are seeing high number of severely acute malnutrition with complications.
This mother in Gaza desperately trying to get help for her young son who has cystic fibrosis, saying this disease requires a lot of care. We should be careful with this milk, treatment, food, but we've been at war for 5 months now. Nothing is available anymore. As ceasefire talks continue, the Gaza Strip rocked by a series of explosions overnight, black smoke blanketing the ruins along the border. Meanwhile, Secretary Blinken did express some hope for hostage negotiations, saying there has been some progress, but still significant challenges remain. I'm Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.